Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? You know,
Uncle Tifa there.
sorry I got on a rant, but I'm not sorry, uh, but no, I'm glad you're all over here. Tonight's the last giveaway. Here's the card. I knew I'd have some new people in here again, and, whoever comes in here, they're automatically, uh, eligible to come up here and win this week. Miz is going to come up and tell everybody the rules on it, and I got to go to the back room, get her in here. But no, I hope you're all having a nice day. Hi, Uncle Tifa. You had a good show this morning. Uh, but no, I'm glad you feel about the same way I do. Yeah, Miz is going to come up here and she wants to come up and explain the rules. This is the last card. If you don't want this card, give it to somebody that's in the community or give it to somebody If you don't want that card, give it to somebody else that needs it. It's $25 gift card. We did 4 of them. The last week's credit or the Pizza Hut card that got sent out. The light got sent out. Thank y'all for coming in here. Uh, but no, you just have a good week. Talk about a lot of good things, and and when we get on Friday, we'll draw the name, and I'll get that sent out fast as I can to you. You know, People donate stuff to the community, and they want it out there. I'll try to get it out there fast as I can to you.
He said he'll take all ours down.
But that's what I'm saying, Uncle Tifa. I'll stand with you. I seen where you was at. I seen a lot of your channels you built. Yeah, I don't talk a lot in the chat, but I like watching just different people's show. You know, if we're gonna be community, I know you was in that group. Okay, now you got the crocodile pit. We got the shark pit. I don't know what we'd call Shane. Maybe the snake pit. Maybe I want to be called the bull pit. Somebody's gonna get the horns. But no, I don't know where Miz is at. Miz, do you need the link?
Yeah, I told her no, no. Freedom Pop.
Hi, Freedom Pop. Thank you for coming over here. There you go, Miz. Grab it. But no, I try to do good things for people, and it's just like Cam said.
This is a little bitch running from me. They avoid me.
But it's just like the other night when you was over there at Rhinos and you was up. They say you was running. I think it's the other way around. You're not running. You told Rhino you'll let him up there on the panel, treat him with respect. You ain't gonna scream at him. I seen exactly that. I book girl, but no, and that's what I'm saying about these.
Not a Karen.
Uh, yeah, like I said, I don't. Hi, Karen, but no, it's just like there she is. I ain't the greatest at this, but I got friends on here that I met on different places. Go ahead, Miss.
Hi, friends. Welcome to the Larry P. Show.
Can't really hear her.
Nobody can hear me?
I can hear you, but barely. Unless I need to refresh.
Hi, big girl. What you want me to do, Larry? Holler?
You know, they can hear you pretty good, I guess. You know, go ahead and tell them what we do here.
Turn your volume up, Larry.
It's full blast. Pretty soon I'm going to have to put my earphones in.
Okay, guys. We do a card giveaway. We start on Monday night.
I can't hear
Everybody that...
Okay, miss. Okay. Do you want me to refresh or can you guys hear?
I'll refresh.
Sorry about that. You know, that's what I said. I ain't the greatest at this, you know. But, you know, I want to talk to people, and, you know, I don't want them caught up in this, you know. But, you know, I love to be able to do shows like different people does on here, but it takes a lot of equipment to do that, you know. There she is.
Hi, friends. Can you hear me now, Larry?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I hear an echo.
It's Edna. They can hear that. It's too loud.
Okay. We are doing a card giveaway. As you can see, Larry has up a $25 card for Target. You come in on Monday night. If you're in the chat, your name goes on a list. You have to come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Put a comment in the chat so we can make sure that you're here. And then on Friday night, we do the drawing. Edna cuts the names up, folds them up, gives them to Larry. They throw them in the bowl. They mix them all up, and they draw a name. The winner of the card, if Larry doesn't already have it, then you make sure that you get your address to Larry so that he could mail it right out to you. And this is our 4th week of doing it. This is our 4th card. So we've had 3 winners of cards and lights, and everyone so far for the 3 weeks has received their gifts. So my point is, Larry does what he says he's going to do. And my weather today is 21 degrees, a light breeze.
Hi,
So,
Tom.
Larry, you're interrupting my weather.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to refresh. I'll be back.
Larry!
See if she's talking. Turn it
No,
up.
I'm not.
Why ain't it refreshing?
Oh my God, how sad. And this Larry's gone deaf. Okay, welcome to the Miss Blue Moon Hour. Here we talk free as long as you are respectful. Pick a topic, put it in a chat. We can talk about anything that you like. I would drop a link to join the panel, but I don't have one. So if there's a topic that you would like to discuss, drop it in the chat and let's get to it. Meanwhile, back to my weather report. It's 21 degrees here, light thunderstorms, high Irving, and a little bit of snow and ice. It's pretty cold, folks. Now, if it's cold where you're at, you make sure you check on the elderly. Make sure your pets are inside. If they're outside, you make sure they've got water in their room, with hay or heat lamps. But if you're going to own a pet, then take care of it. Okay, now, what would you guys like to talk about? How was your weather today? Nobody's saying nothing. We're okay. Oh, hi, Freedom Pop. In Oklahoma, Casey. For now. Hi, big girl. I think I might have already said that. Edna's weather today was raining. And I guess no one else's weather did anything today. Okay. Larry P. I have given a full report. Back to you, Larry.
Yes, Miss Blue Moon, it was me. That was the whole problem. I'm letting the top chat catch up, but yeah, uh, my weather here has been rainy and drizzle all day. But you guys, I just want everybody to have a chance. Get over here, and if you don't want the card, we did the get Christmas thing for Alicia, the angel we picked. If you don't want the card, give it to somebody in need. Uh, give it to maybe Lori C. She's in need. Maybe she would want it. But if you don't need it, give it to somebody else in need. Maybe it. There's somebody in the chat. And if we can get their information, we'll try to give it to them.
Or give it to a neighbor. Give it to a senior citizen. Give it to a homeless person. Give it to a vet out there. But what we're trying to do is help people that need help. And there's a lot of things at Target that you could get with that card. But give it to someone in need, like Larry says. Oh, back to you, Larry. Hey, Boo Boo.
But Boo Boo was he left some comments on the chat from last night. There's a lot of information that he put out there, and I read the comments and stuff, but I went to that link, and all that information's gone now. But these people that's doing this, they think there's nothing gonna happen about it. But the thing is, now you got snakes and crocodiles, and piranhas, and sharks. You got everybody looking at this information. Like I said, now you're on the internet. People sees that, and phones does screenshots. People runs cameras on top of each other. They think that information ain't out there, but it is. It's just like the woman who was getting harassed, and the only thing she does is food. Why would she come up with that idea about Jeff B? Maybe her friend was harassed. Reach out to her. Book Girl put that out there. She goes, yeah, I seen it. These people gets on here, and they, you don't know these people, and they take advantage of people, and it's like, I think we should definitely stop it. But no, have you guys been watching where the cops is beat up that guy. This here's the same deal. If you're gonna, you know, some of them cops could have stopped that guy from dying. It's just the same situation here. Why these people are supposed to be your friends, but why are you letting them just, you know, it's the same thing. You're letting it slip through the system, and every one of them cops that done that, every one of them should be fired. Now there's investigation in on top of that. Now they're saying there might even be more people fired.
Yeah, they're investigating the two EMTs for the simple fact when they arrived on the scene and Tyree Nichols was sitting up against the car, he was just falling over onto the ground and they weren't doing nothing about it. They didn't assess him, they didn't check him out. They didn't even check to see if he was okay and stuff. They were standing around with the police. So yeah, they are being investigated, and there's two sheriff deputies that are being investigated as well. Back to you, Larry.
But no, I ain't on here to start trouble. I'm trying to bring community together, and it's like a lot of these groups, but they're letting it go on, and it's like, why ain't they saying anything? I just don't understand why they stand with them, and it's just makes more. It don't make sense to me, and it's just like Cam brought it up. Oh, it's the scribers and who they talk to. That's what
Okay,
I see.
Larry, just one
Yeah.
second before this comment goes too far. Boo Boo said what he was talking about is his puppy. He was trying to get her back in the car. He's making growling noises the whole time, yelling, I hate you. I damn beat your ass. You're a bitch and you're done. Freaking, I missed the last word. His puppy, he was trying to get her back in the car. Oh my God. Not one person said a word to him in chat. He's going to kill that puppy.
No one said anything to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It you see these people gets animals, and they get them, and they get old, or maybe they have problems. They don't take care of them. Why ain't anybody standing up for animals? And it's just like Cam was saying, he's got a cat problem. And he's got dogs. Yeah, he can eliminate the problem. He could keep his dogs if he put a fence up, but the problem is the neighborhood's got too many cats, and the cat's going to climb over the fence. That's where I'm saying we need to find a way to help the animals and stuff, but people gets pets and they just let them roam everywhere. Some towns they go ahead.
No, go ahead, Larry. Sorry. I thought you
But no, and that's like you're talking about when it snows, animals need fresh water, every day, check on them. You're elderly, there's a lot of things that you got to do when when you got kids, you got to take care of kids, don't you? It just don't make sense to me. They don't realize after they have this stuff, and they got to take care of it. And it's just, it's upsetting. It's like our kids right now, half their grandparents got the kids. That's where it's bad, when other families or, people would have stuff like we got this, but we don't take care of it. Well, that's why, it has trouble or it don't grow right, That's what I'm saying. We need to start standing up for animals, people, everything. That's why our country's in such bad shape.
Well, that's
But
exactly. I agree.
but no, you guys can talk about whatever you want to talk. It's just like I told Book Girl last night. If I didn't allow her up here, that means I'm trying to take her rights away from her. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech. Don't sit there. You don't have to agree with her, but if I ain't gonna let her talk, and I just might as well take her speech away from her on here. That's not right. And yeah, you got some people they really bug you, but they they see where you're lying on stuff, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got the internet; they can look it up. They got the today the technology. You got a phone. You got it's out there. That's like when I said when they done this with this Jeff B stuff. Everybody's got the internet. Now they're saying it was multiple people. Charges could be filed back to where they came from. You know, you can go and file papers and have a search right now, and they say no, there ain't been no multiple people. There's not no name of that. You know, of that date, and then it's federal. It's a problem with the federal because the people's putting claims out there, and charges could be filed back. And if people's overturning the grass, I think charges should be filed back at them claims.
Just be driving out the gate up. It's been proposed.
But uh, but no, Miss, you guys know what you guys want to talk about. Like I said, we want to do community. We've been all about community for the last few years, but it just kept going south to after me, you, and Edna came together and did this channel. We've been here, I don't know, for a little over a year, maybe year and a half, 2 years, something like that. But, you know, 15 people in my group, it's just like the thing that we did for Alicia, our angel, for Christmas. You would have thought she would have got more like Christmas cards with nothing in it. Just to, Christmas cards you can go to the dollar store and buy them for $1.50, and the price of the stamp, might have $2 in it. She didn't get one of those. It don't look like we could do community if she didn't ask for much. She didn't even ask for any money. She just wanted something, but she turned out fine. It worked out good. But with this many people, it comes to different platforms. You think she would have got just a card?
No, they're not donate okay.
But we can let Edna come over. Maybe she has something to talk to you, Miss.
Why, Larry, are you tired already?
No,
We're just getting
No.
started, Larry.
Yeah,
Edna.
do you guys want to talk about some of the news going on? There were some cities that got the windows knocked out. Spray paint on the windows. There's a lot going on, and it's a lot to take in. That's what I'm saying. When is people going to wake up? And it's just like cams today. People saying take all the money out of your bank, but when your insurance not paid and your house payment don't come out, that's bullcrap that they're putting that out. It just don't make sense to me. Why would you do that and collapse your whole system?
Okay, we
It
have a
just don't.
conversation going on in the chat. That if you guys would like to bring that up on the panel, you're more than welcome.
What's that?
Black Watch and Uncle Tifa. They're
And
talking about
that's,
sports. I'm just saying they can come on panel if they like.
yeah, he can come on panel, if I didn't allow him on panel, I'm taking his rights away from him. You know, and that's what I said. He don't really want to cover these stories, but the thing is, he gets tired of people getting advantage taken from him. You know, there's a lot of videos we can do. There's a lot of things that we want to do, like RC cars, four wheelers. There's a lot of learning videos that we can do. Learn how to build fire out with stick. There's a lot of neat videos we can do, and it might help somebody else out in the future.
Okay, we'll drop the
It.
link in case somebody wants to come out. Anyone in the chat that wants to hit that link and come up and talk, you're more than welcome. Black Watch, you have an invitation to go to Uncle Tifa's show, and you're welcome to go on his panel and talk to him. And I agree with you on that one, Black Watch. Okay, is there anybody in the back room, Larry?
Hold on. There's the link, miss.
Thank you very much, Larry.
Is it strolling?
Yeah, there you go, guys. Anybody's welcome to hit that link. Oh, there's Irvin. Okay, guys. Hi, Irvin.
Hello, Ms. I've been back here for 10 minutes waiting for Larry to check.
I know he does me the same way. I usually just jump rope while I wait. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sitting down now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Would you kick her out, Larry?
No, I didn't touch it.
Oh,
She
she
kicked
jumped
it
off there
back.
awful. She jumped off there awful fast.
Yeah, but no, how's your weather, Urban? Raining yet?
No, it was sunny today, but cold. It got up to 35 today. My water finally thawed out. Till tomorrow.
Breaking news, Shirley and Laverne, Shirley has died.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's having bad weather all over the country.
Yeah, I would say they are. But do you got any other news for us, Irvin?
Well, did you hear about the train that wrecked down there in Louisiana, right above Shreveport?
No, I
They're
didn't hear.
Oh, I heard about it earlier today. They're evacuating homes within a mile and a half of everybody because it's got some kind of very bad acid. 16 cars and 2 cars are busted wide open. That was probably, I saw that at 10 o'clock this morning, my time. Left Coast time for all you people out there.
A few years we had one here that did that at Upset, and the military got called in, and they had to take the railroad tracks and cut them in two and move all the timbers in between, bring a dozer in and take all the dirt out, all the rock, everything, and hauled it all off. They made a big mess. But
Yeah.
that's been years ago.
Yeah, Black Watch. I heard you were out buying up all the pineapples you can find. Is that true?
Oh, Blackwatch is in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Watch. Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Blackwatch.
Yeah, I can't read the chat on my phone because I can't find my stupid glasses. My last pair, I got to tear this place apart to find them.
So did you get your water unfroze?
Yeah, I got it all unfrozen. Got water back for my coffee and water back for the dogs and for the toilet and all the good stuff.
Was it froze on the outside or the inside?
On the outside, because I put a heater in.
Hello?
I was up at 3 o'clock this morning and it wasn't froze. I got up at 6 o'clock and it was froze. So I put a heater underneath the sinks thinking it was froze up there. And when I got up at 9 o'clock, it wasn't unfroze. So must have been on the outside somewhere. Hi, Tiffany.
Urban, did you tell Blackwatch about that goat that was producing those pineapples on his horns?
No, I was wondering if you went and watched the video. You know, at least we got the receipt for that, Blackwatch.
You know, you and Blackwatch was saying there was something on that horns goat or on his horns. You know, you guys was correct. It was pineapples.
Yeah, see? Yep. Jasper's a swinger. Billy the bull better watch out, and Henny the hen and Mabel the cow, they all better watch out. Tommy the turkey, Daffy the ducks, they all got to watch out for him now.
But, you know, there's a lot going on. You know, it's practically uncovered. You know, it's hard to cover everything because there's so much going on. And, you know, and then they come up with some of this other stuff on YouTube, and it's like, how do you cover it all? You know, it's pretty hard how to cover it all.
Right. Now they're saying they arrested a white man, a white cop in that Memphis beating. And they're saying there's some. I just read the headline. I didn't get a chance because I knew you were coming on. I didn't get a chance to video it, but they said the one cop had a hit out for him, for the young man that they beat up, because he was something between him and his ex-wife. So it sounds like they were going after this young man.
And they probably was, you know. That's what I said. You get these bad people and they mix in with these good people, and it's like, how do you sort them out? That's the thing. You just gotta go call them out, and that's why I was saying last night we just all need to come together and start calling them out.
Right. It seems funny that we haven't heard from Travis since he put the BS out there. Why not? Where's his receipts? Where's the receipts for all this stuff? That's my question. Where's the receipts?
But, you know, it's like Uncle Tifa, you know, Uncle Tifa gave him a platform, you know. If he wants to answer it and debate it, you know, go over there. But if, you know, if Uncle Tifa and Travis wanted to debate it here, you know, I'll let them debate it here. You know, I'll pause one, mute one, let the one talk, unmute him, and let the other one talk. You know, I'll be fair with everybody. You know, but you know, we can make this after this card show, you know, but, you know, I'd rather just come out and get over with, you know. And it's like when Boo put the message in there about go back and look at this, look what they're saying, and, you know, maybe they should make YouTube. You got to have a license to be on here. I don't know. You know, you got to find a way where if you're going to splurt stuff out like that and it's not true, you automatically lose your license for even being on here.
Well, you shouldn't even have to do that. When these people come out with something so egregious as that, you know, he was doing travel channels and stuff, how he was traveling around the country. You know, all of a sudden he comes out with the Jeff B BS. No, where's these travel channels now? Why isn't he taping him driving around the country? You know, why do you have to drive around the country to help people when he can stay at his mom's and do good things right in that community? Like you do good things in your community. I do good things in my community. People do good things in their community. Lee J helps her community. You know, everybody's helping their communities, plus trying to help other people around the country. So you don't have to drive everywhere and beg for money because you need gas or your truck breaks down. Do it in your own community. Whether it's if you have an extra meal and you know a neighbor down the street doesn't, you know, or they live alone, you don't know if they make meals all the time. Take them an extra meal. You know, that's all. It's simple as that. You know, see somebody on the street and smile at them and say, "How you doing today?" or "Good day," or "How's the weather?" You know, are you enjoying yourself? Anything like that. That's all helping the community.
But no, and that's the thing, you know, I see new people coming into YouTube, you know, and everybody thinks it's a game, but they better realize there's people on here ready to call them out. That's what I'm saying, you know, because people has been around for a while and they've seen stuff go on, you know. I just think they're ready, you know, start bringing those new channels, you know, they might have a better chance, you know, but when people's lying, I just think we need to call them out on it, you know.
Right. If you need money, that's one thing. But when you got to make up stories to get money or to get clicks and views, that's BS. And they should be called out and everything. You know, like I said, where's he been? Why don't Travis have his channel up? Why didn't he, instead of putting it on his community page, why didn't he videotape it and put it up when his truck broke down? You know? They're making it bad. They're making it bad for everybody else. You know, now suppose somebody that really needs help can't ask for help because everybody's gonna say, "Well, did it really happen?" Who knows? You know, it's just a crying shame that we got away from the honor system that we can believe this stuff. You know, because of people are greedy. That's all it is. They're greedy.
But no, you know, I appreciate yes, freaking 10 or 15 in here. You know, yeah, they might not want to come up here. You know, they might not want to even be associated with me. But you know, I'll give them a chance to come up here. You know, a lot of them it's new to them, but you know, like Boo and Time, and you know, a lot of them people, you know, they've been here for a long time, and you know, they've been here during the giveaway for Alicia, you know, when we picked up Alicia and did that with her, you know, that was something they wanted to see. You know, somebody in a wheelchair getting help, you know, that's the stuff, you know, I like doing different things like that, but you know, there's a lot of people in need right now and people just don't realize it, and people's getting money every month but they still do donations on here. Yeah, I understand it. It takes donations to do some of these things that they do, but okay, why don't they give back after they get those donations? And that's what I'm saying. If I would say, well, my car tires are blew out, I need somebody to donate to me, you know, and I never show a video of it, you know, that's what I'm saying. You got stuff like that going on and you never see it fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Now let me take a poll here, if it's all right with you, Larry. The people that are here, now that won stuff from Larry, I'd like to know just by a yes or a no, did you receive it? Thank you. Because we know somebody that was supposed to get a prize from somebody else on another channel over a year ago and still hasn't seen it. That's false advertisement.
But that's the way with the, you know, the gift cards that they won last week. Now I I got those sent out today, and you know they'll get the Pizza Hut card, and they'll get the light. You know, that stuff got sent out today, and you know it's like this here. If somebody decides to give it to somebody in need, it's you know like Alicia or maybe Lori C. You know, maybe they can't donate to her funds and stuff. Maybe they'll want to send her that card. You know, that's something else that you can do.
Oh, is that what you wanted?
Yes, yes. Now let me ask you this, Larry. That plaque that I bought from the auction, who paid for the shipping on that?
I did, and
Okay, now let me. That's all I need to hear. Now, Jeff B on the channel said that he would pay for that shipping, and never did. So that's when I lost all credibility for Jeff B, because he out and out lied. When you told me that the first time, I thought this guy is a scam artist, meaning Jeff B. His word is not good.
but that's the thing. You know, how long am I going to have to sit and wait to get that to send that to somebody? And that's why I said that ain't going to do no good. Somebody don't want to be sitting 2-3 years for me to hold something. And you know, I was like, what do you mean he's going to pay for it? You know, am I going to have to sit and wait on that? No, you won that, and that was yours, and I made sure you got it. You know, I don't want you have to wait for something that you won.
Yeah, and I didn't have to wait for it, and yes, I did receive it. You know, but it's the idea. He says, "Oh, I'll just print up the label here and send it to you, Larry P. I'll take care of the shipping." And then there you go. He doesn't do it. That's my experience with Jeff B.
But it's just like, you know, the lady that put it out about that food channel.
Right. What
You
does she
know,
have? What does she have? You know, she has nothing against him. She probably didn't even know him until he went and did this to her friend. You know, if you go on her channel and look, it's all food and stuff like that. Very nice channel. Very, very good recipes. Seems like a very nice lady. So why would she, in the middle of doing all that, put something out there about him?
and that's what I'm saying. You know, she don't have no question. You know, she don't have no for you know I don't think she's lying after I seen the video.
No, and especially when she says right on the video, I do a cooking channel, so why would I fake this stuff? Why would I lie about it? Why would I take the time away from my channel? You know, she was putting it out there to let people know how he is.
But that's what I'm saying. It's about the describers, you know. These people, it's got these describers, you know. They'll run over here and make this place look bad, and then they'll run over here and then they'll say, oh, he's lying. You know, that's the same deal that happened to Cam, you know. And everybody was, look what happened to Tammy, you know. Tammy, she got thrown down the drain, you know. That was a bad situation there, you know. It's like Miss Blue Moon situation. That was a bad situation there. Book Girl, you know, she's had her situation. She got treated bad, you know. I gave him that merchandise, you know, to help people, but, you know, because I didn't do YouTube, and, you know, after I got that done to me, and Miss Blue Moon didn't, you know, she had a lot of different places she could go.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we talked pretty good bit, you know. She's like, well, we can talk on the show, you know. There's a lot of neat things that we talk about. She wanted to do this, and that's why I said Edna and Miss Blue Moon, and, you know, us three, this is our three, you know, this is all three of our show. And you know,
Time to read Dr. Bananas, Dr. J's comment.
Can you read Dr.
Yes, I was waiting for you to get done. Dr. J, yes. How do you know Jeff B isn't married and have a kid? Or wasn't married and have a kid? That's what I'm saying. These people lie so much. When do you start believing them, or when do you stop believing them? We don't know for a fact, but it's just a coincidence that she just says Jeff B. Not Jeffrey B or J something else. It was Jeff B. The same way everybody refers to him. So I'm believing this woman over whatever Jeff B would ever say. Sorry, that's my
But-
opinion. What you put in chat is your opinion, and I respect it.
And that's what I'm saying. They've been caught so many times. And that's what I'm saying. They've been caught every time. And, it ain't came out good for them. Why do they want us to believe them now? It's just they keep yelling wolf.
Right. Okay, Larry, let's take this a different way. This ain't accomplishing nothing. We know what's going on. We have, everybody's out there putting it out there. I hope Cam helps get to the bottom of this. I hope CBC gets to the bottom of this. The truth's going to come out one way or the other. It's going to come out. It just seems funny that the people that put it out are MIA. And they can't say, oh, I'm busy traveling or I'm busy, because he put out travel videos before he did this. Now he's not. He's not putting nothing out. He's staying away from his channel. He's thinking the dust is going to settle, but it's not. Hello, Susie. Okay, I'm done, Larry.
Okay.
I'm done. Hi, Tina P.
Yeah.
So how's Jasper doing? Is he still producing pineapples?
No, he quit. It got too cold
Okay.
outside.
Well, that's what I was worried about. Well, that's all right. That's all right.
It was raining. He's scared to come out the barn.
And plus it's raining and he don't like the rain. He'll run back in the barn.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like the rain so much neither, unless I'm out. Less when I used to go duck hunting.
That's one thing I ain't ever done, duck hunting.
Oh man, Larry, we used to go out on the worst days. You would think no human would be out on them days. We used to pray for the worst, heaviest rain, miserable days, fog. We were out. I used to have to break ice off the island so we could put our decoys out.
Yeah, that I think that would be bad if but I ain't never been duck hunting,
Yeah, I had a boat and I did all my own camouflage on it and everything. And I used to get mad at the fishermen because we'd be all set up and have our decoys out. And next thing you know, a boat would pull up behind us and start throwing their lures out there and stuff. And then one day I stood up and cussed this poor man out. I mean, up one side, down the other. I mean, he looked at me and says, I didn't know you were there. What do you mean you didn't know we were there? He says, you got that brush, because I use brush. He said, you got that, the way you're sitting, the way you got it done, that you blend right in there. He said, I'm going to apologize and I'm going to move on. I am very sorry. I said, well, I'm sorry too, but you don't realize how often this happens to us. So, yeah. So we did good. We always got it. We got a couple, geese and ducks and stuff like that. We had fun. We went out for the fun of it.
But that's like when we go fishing, I like just going. Everybody says, why do you go to the river and fish? And they go, you don't eat them, do you? And I said, no, I just go down there to catch them for something to do.
Yeah, I used to go out and just to relax. Sometimes I'd throw a hook out there and wouldn't even put bait on it.
Just to go there and sit and relax.
Yeah, go sit there and, be alone. Sometimes I'd fall asleep. I did when I went hunting. My best sleep was done out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. I went in and got away from everybody. You know, where I hunted, they were called 100-yard hunters. They'd go 100 yards off the road and that's it. Beyond that, you very, very rarely ran into anybody. One day I woke up, I went in early at 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 10 o'clock and I had 3 inches of snow on me. And it was still snowing. But I slept really good.
Yeah, when
I
you're
didn't,
leaning against the tree, you definitely sleep better. I don't know why.
yeah, yeah. Yep. And I didn't care if I got a deer or not. I've never shot a buck in my life. Shot plenty of doe, but I never had a chance to shoot a buck. And I didn't care. I never cared.
Yeah, I like taking the kids out and different things, but that's like this year. We put out stands and different things. I didn't get no buck, but my kids did. And, it was fun doing it. It gave us something to do.
Right, right. Black Watch, it was actually, I lost it for 5 months. Black Watch put up there, rumor has it Irvin camouflaged his boat that so well, he lost it for 4 months 1 year. No, I lost it for 5 months that year.
Yeah, that's like this summer. I want to do some live videos on the boat so everybody can fish. I think that'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, yeah, that would be. So now, what's the river by you? Is that the Ohio?
Yeah, it's the Ohio River.
That's not a big river?
Yeah, it's a big river, but it goes clear to Mississippi. But it might be a mile wide in some spots, half a mile. It just keeps going in and out, all the way down.
Well, that's the way the Susquehanna was that I fished on. The area I lived in, it was a mile wide, and then you go down a little bit further, and it actually ended up into a big lake because of the dam. But you go up further, and it'd be a half mile. But we had some of the best smallmouth fishing, um, cat fishing, all that stuff.
It's like when this year I got the new fish finder on the boat and went out, and I was like, I'm curious what the deepest spot. The deepest spot I found was 55, 60 feet deep, but I know there's places deeper than that.
Yeah, well, that's what the first time I ever got a depth finder, and I went out into the river that I fished for 20 years. Now I got this depth finder, and I went out there, and it's like, how did I ever catch a fish? Because now I can see the bottom structure, I can see the holes, and that's when I
Yeah,
started my flathead cat fishing.
yeah, I love catfishing. And I don't know if I said hi to Book Girl. Hi, Book Girl.
Hello, Buck Girl. Yeah, but
Uh,
I used to fish all the time. I used to fish over 200 days a year.
but just to let everybody know, everybody was in the chat tonight. If you're in here the rest of the week, you have a chance to go in the drawing, and we'll put your name in here, and I'll show you your name, and we'll drop it in here. Uh, you all have a chance if you're here all week. I wanted to make sure everybody know that we're giving away this card, and if you don't want it, find somebody in need that we can get it to.
Yeah, I heard Michigan was a good place to fish for walleye, Boo Boo. I fished in the Susquehanna in Pennsylvania, and we had walleye, we had channel caddy, we had bass, we had muskie. So we had a wide variety of fish to fish for in there, and it was great because when you threw your rod out there, you never knew what you came up with. My one buddy caught a turtle the one day.
Well,
And
that's like, go ahead.
I just wanted to say congratulations, Book Girl. I've been sober for over 11 years. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Go ahead,
But
Larry.
that's why I go to the Ohio River. It has bass, it has bluegill, it has drums, it's got carp, it's got muskie. I mean, it's got uh, about every kind of fish is in there. And when you cast out there, you don't know what you're going to get. I've caught snappers out of there. I've caught alligator gar. You know, and one day we've caught 10 alligator gar in just a few minutes.
Good night, time.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Time.
Well, we always knew when we had a muskie bite our line because it would stretch out and then it'd snap right away because we didn't have steel leader on. So we always knew when there was a big muskie on the other end.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my boat back out. I only got it out about 10 or 15, maybe 20 times this year. It was too much of a hassle with the big truck that I got. And, the trailer, it don't steer very good. I wish I had a place to put it in the water where I could leave it.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah.
But the only thing about that is you got to worry about somebody messing with your motor. You got to worry about somebody messing with your fish finder, the stuff on your boat.
Yep. Can't keep their hands to themselves.
And yeah, that's the only thing I hate because a lot of that stuff good fish finder, $100-$300. And that's like our fish finder we put on there. If our boat's going to stay in there, we can just push a button, everything comes with you.
Right.
That
Right.
that makes it nice. You don't have to worry about people messing with it or taking it.
I'll bring the whole boat next time. It will stay safe.
Yeah, I just went
Yeah.
out and bought a $75 fish finder, depth finder. Just sure, yeah, you call them fish finders, but actually you're looking for the
The bottom.
structure on the bottom and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
But now they got them where the map will kick out and you can see where you went before when you was there. You can see where you caught the most fish that day. You can keep track of all that now.
Yeah. That's good if you're going, for a river that you don't go to all the time. I went to the same place in the Susquehanna all the time. So I basically knew where I wanted to go. But when I got the depth finder, I could pinpoint the holes better. So I knew if I was over a hole or if I wasn't. And that's what made it a lot nicer.
And
I knew
that's
what
I
area.
look.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I look for too. I look for old logs, holes, because that's where them fish are laying around them holes and them old logs and stuff. I've cast in a foot of water or a foot and a half of water and pull a 3-foot catfish out of there. It's like, man, they don't have to be in real deep water.
Yeah, we were up in Canada the one time fishing in Lake Nipissing, and we're out on the west branch of it where we were staying. And my brother threw his lure up on the shore and popped it in the water about a half a foot, and he caught one of the biggest bass that the guys at the lodge ever seen up there. And my brother had it mounted. They fixed it up for him so he could take it back home and get it mounted. And he has it on his wall now. It was a huge largemouth, but it was laying right up against the shore.
And that's like, hog hunting. I love to go hog hunting.
Yeah, that's something I never did. My brother and his son just went and did that down in Florida. And they both got a hog, between 150 and 175 pounds.
But I don't think I'd want to do the crocodiles. But, you see these crocodile hunters go out and hunt these crocodiles and stuff. And it's like, I wonder what that's like, if you did it, would it, would you want to do it again? I think that would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. That's getting a little iffy. They've been doing that all their
Nowadays.
lives. Yeah, they were grown up doing that.
But that's like we was talking a few weeks ago about noodling in the high river, putting your hand down there, letting a catfish bite it.
Wrong. There's no way you're getting me to stuff my hand up in no hole under the water. I don't care how good looking she is.
Well, Edna was laughing about that. She thought that was a pretty funny joke.
Yeah, no, because you don't know if there's a snapping turtle up there, if there's a water moccasin up there. You don't have no idea what's in them holes. See, they don't show you that part. They show you these people going out there and stuffing their hand up in there, a big crocodile there or a big catfish there, and you grab it and stuff. But they don't show you, all the times that they got bit by something else or how they're making sure the catfish are even there. They show you the best part of it. They don't show you all the other stuff.
You see black watches jumping.
Yeah, I saw it.
Crocodile Don Irvin. I don't think so.
That's right. That's right, Black Watch. I don't think so neither. But what I used to do in hunting and fishing, I had a lot of fun at it.
Well, that's like when we went to the ocean, Edna's like, you got to get me some big sheet shells. And I was like, oh, I'd try. And she goes, well, go out there where it's deeper. So I went out there where it was deeper, and I was like, oh, I was feeling around with my feet, and I was like, oh, I found one. Pulled it up, and here it was this big lobster. And it didn't take me long to go, oh, don't want that.
Yeah.
Didn't take me-
Thank you, Book Girl. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. Book Girl says 11 years. That's great. Yes. And I did it on Book Girl. I did it on my own. I didn't go to no meetings. I didn't do nothing. I quit cold turkey. And the one dog that I have now, which is laying by my side still, she's the one that helped me get over the alcohol. It gave me responsibility. So that's why I quit. And I can still, to this day, I can still go take a drink and it doesn't affect me. There's a lot of people out there that aren't like that, but I'm one of them. But yeah, Larry, I love fishing. I fished in the ocean. I fished in Florida. I fished in Canada. It's great.
Well, it's like we went to the ocean, did some, I don't know, we did some fishing there. We took our own poles. And you got, the first time I ever caught a flounder, I didn't realize what they looked like. I didn't realize their eyes are on their side. I was like, I didn't know that's what that was. And then, I was sitting on there with a whole bunch of people out on those piers and boats and stuff. And they was like, do you want ours? And I was like, no. I said, I'm going to throw mine back in. And they said, well, and there was another guy there said, well, we're going to take ours up because they had Long John's bottom. And he's like, we just take them up there and sell them to them. They give us a few bucks for them. So that's what they did with them.
Oh, I would have gave them mine then. Here, take mine along with you. What the heck? Black Watch. That's because nobody wants to come up here. We invite the ladies up here all the time. Nobody wants to come up.
He said, they say a man with a sense of humor is irresistible to women. Larry and Irvin are alone on panel, just like
Yeah. Yeah. Look, Ms. Blue Moon didn't waste no time getting off the panel. Shoo! You see that little cartoon thing behind her butt there going when she left. Shoo!
Well, I should have, maybe we should have worked her up, but I ain't gonna work her up. She does a good job. But we could have kept her on here.
There's no way I'm going to do that, Larry, because I don't want to get hit by that big iron skillet she has.
Well, I hope you don't get hit by it.
'Cause I can't run anymore, so I just have to stand there and take it.
Yeah, well, you got real broad shoulders, you just tell her.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, Edna, but you don't see her in chat much anymore neither. She used to always be in chat. I think
Who's
she
that?
Ms. I think she falls asleep.
Well, she does fall asleep, she has to stay up and watch these, she's got a system, she supports everybody, it's just like Lily J, she supports a lot of channels, T Lee, you, me, a lot of us supports these other channels, but, a lot of us get tired of texting in the chat, it gets old, but, if you don't want to text, come up on the panel, that stops you from that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, Edna, I see her.
Oh,
But if
I
we
see
didn't
her.
pick Edna, if we didn't pick on her, she would think we didn't love her anymore. Look, that's my business. Oh, ooh, look at her putting the smoke out there, Larry. She putting the
Yeah,
smoke out.
yeah, I think we're getting her charged up. We're getting her, maybe she needs a Red Bull or something.
Yeah, I don't think she needs a Red Bull.
We'll give her some wings.
Yeah, yeah.
Just imagine seeing her on Red Bull.
Oh, jeez.
Give her all that sugar.
Yeah, and all the caffeine.
Yeah. That's
I think
like, go ahead.
I think she'd do better on Jolt. All the sugar and twice the caffeine.
She would probably do a commercial with the Energizer Bunny, probably, if we gave her that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, Irvin, you ready to call last call?
Well,
I
I've been
don't
waiting
think,
for I've been waiting for Ms. to put it up there.
but she fell asleep.
Well, she's on. She got 1, 2, 3. She's got 3 comments up there in the last 20 minutes.
Oh, I know. I like messing with her. She can come back right at you just as you give it to her, she'll take it, she'll give it right back.
Oh yeah, she's a wonderful lady.
But thanks you guys supporting the channel. Thank all you new subscribers, and it's like these gift cards, if you guys gave me something to give away on here, I'll ask everybody when I receive different things like that, we'll give it away, however you guys want to do it, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, with Valentine coming up, if you would like to send Alicia a Valentine's Day card, just a card, just say hi, how you doing? Hope your day's going well. Hope your year's going well, or something like that. Send it to Larry, and he'll see that she gets it.
But
You
yeah,
know?
I'll do that.
Yeah, if you want to send one to Larry, you want to send one to Ms., let them know that you're out here and you care about them. They're good people. They're trying to make the community better.
But yeah, that's fine with me. If I do receive something, that just gives me something else to do a video about. I I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry to hear about Lori C, but we just keep praying that she gets better. And thanks for trying to get out there and help her. And like I said, if you guys see her in need, and like if you're in here and you don't need this card, you can give it to her or whatever, or give it to Alicia. But I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Good night, everyone. God bless.